What's good, guys? It is Trav here from Neighbourhood. Are you looking to create and share articles that answer all the questions customers might have about your company? Well, you need to think about mastering HubSpot's knowledge base tool. Today, we're going to go over to create and categorize knowledge base articles. Now, if you want to take today's lesson offline, we'll include a free downloadable PDF in the description below. All right, guys, you want to get started with knowledge base articles. What you'll need in here is at least Service Pro to be able to jump into the knowledge base area. I'm going to quickly show you how to sort of set up the knowledge base. It's relatively quick if you're starting from scratch. There's also a number of tools that you can use to help import knowledge base articles as well. But let's get stuck into it just so we can go ahead and just get you set up as quick as possible, and I'll show you the different knowledge base articles levels that we can go through and the different types of categories and tags and all that sort of stuff. So to get things started, this is the knowledge base area, which you can get to by service and then knowledge base if we click on here. Now what we're seeing here is obviously we've got no articles. If you've got a platform that you're migrating to, here's some articles on the migration side of things as well. You can import them. There are a few tools that you can import existing knowledge base articles into HubSpot so you don't have to manually type them out. That is no fun, I'll tell you that much. So what we want to do, first and foremost, if you're getting like straight out of the packet this CRM and you're using this for the first time, my recommendation would be to first just sort of get the customization for the template. So that can be done by clicking that up there. Here's a random photo of a child playing with paint on their hands, which has got nothing to do with us, but let's move on. So what we can do here is if we go ahead and click on that top area there, we can go ahead and change the different types of headers that we've got there. These are just ones straight out of the packet that aren't very exciting whatsoever, but that one there. And then what you can do is you can change the text here, you can change the top, all of these sort of things. It's pretty limited, in my opinion, on what you can do. I hope that they've got a few new things coming out in regards to this tool, but if you want to go through and change the navigational bars or anything like that, you can go and get that set up just so it matches somewhat the look and feel of your brand so that there's no changeover. You will also check to see as well at the top here, homepage, article page, and category page. If you click on these here as well, it's going to give you a bit of a sample of what it looks like too. So my recommendation is just as close as possible, go through and actually try and match the color schemes, fonts, and designs that you've got on your current website, just to make sure that there's a little bit of overlap with that sort of like brand as well. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. We'll go and update that. Now, what we're going to do over here is, second thing, you almost want to move from left to right, is organize the categories. So depending on your different type of business type, you'll have different categories that you want to put those knowledge base articles into. It's really important, I guess, from a user experience standpoint, that you spend a bit of time actually getting these categories right. In these categories, you can get subcategories too, depending on the level of detail that you want to get. But this will just ultimately make it easy for your customers to find the right answer. That being said, there is a search bar, and also the knowledge base can be connected to the chatbot to help index that and find what you're looking for. But realistically, you want to try and, I guess, make it as easy as possible for people to find that answer for you. That means they're not reaching out to you and hassling you for the answer as well. So I've just put two examples here. One's marketing and one's sales. English is the language. You can obviously do different ones with different categories with different languages if you need to as well. But in this instance, we'll go through and do this here. You can see that you can, obviously when you create them, what the name of it is and what the description is. Please be detailed, don't do what I did and just do articles about this. So we can go through. So set the categories up first. That's important because when we create those knowledge base articles, they need to live somewhere. So we've got two there. If you need some inspiration, I always say go to your competitor. If your competitor's got a knowledge base and how they've structured it, look at a couple of them to see and understand how it's being structured. It's always good for inspiration. Otherwise, maybe sit down on the whiteboard and just understand what are the big topics of those categories for the questions to be sort of housed in. So once that is all done and dusted, we'll go through and we'll create the article. Now when it pops up to create the article, we'll go through and then HubSpot how to test. We'll create the heading and then a subtitle. You want to get the subtitle to sort of answer somewhat almost like sort of a mini meta description of what it's actually trying to solve. This again will help with the user experience to find the article that they're looking for without having to dig so much so that they get frustrated, leave a bad review, or potentially waste a bit of your own time to try and do it. So definitely focus on trying to get, I guess, a lot of detail in this area here as well. So we're just going to do test, and then in this one here as well, we'll just do little tests, test, and there we go, just to give it a little bit of body. Please do not do what I am doing. Cool, all right, so that's all done. So this is the article that's obviously written. One little area up here as well. So you've obviously got the full formatting like any other blog that you have on the blogging tool inside HubSpot. You've got those in there. So I always say that definitely in the blogs and also for the knowledge-based articles, if you could try to be as visual as possible. People have different types of visual learning styles. I think if you try to make it as visual as possible, either create GIFs with the problem. If you're using a software company, have a GIF or have a YouTube video that you can embed in there. It's really going to help them solve their problem quicker, and obviously the retention is going to be there as well. You can also embed anything that you want in there: video, tables, call-outs, tips, cautions or warnings, special characters, anchors, or horizontal lines as well. So again, spend a bit of time in it, treat it like a blog, make sure you put a lot of detail, make it very visual, and you can also put links to meetings, links if they don't actually answer the question, you can definitely put your own meeting links as well in there to help to reach out to either a customer support person, or a good recommendation would be to have a chat bot on that page too, so it'll pop up and they can reach out to you for that as well. Cool, so that's that one done there. If we go up to settings, and this is kind of how things are going to be structured as well. So we can sit here, this is our dummy account for summerofselling.com.au knowledge, and then basically this is going to be the slug, the URL that's for there as well. So if you need to alter what this is, the knowledge or anything like that, you can edit the URL in the settings, but we're going to leave it for that at the moment. The article language, again, if you've got multi-language, you can go set that up in the cog in the settings for knowledge base, and the category that it's going to live under as well. So you can create one from here, but select the existing. You can see it here as well. I've created a subcategory as well if it needs to go underneath a different subcategory there as well. So here we've got some tags. So the tags will really help with the chatbot. So if you're using you can connect the knowledge base to the chatbot and actually get people to say, what is it that you're looking for. If you, again, spend some time and actually put in the relevant keywords that actually, say for example, somebody was Googling a keyword, what are those specific tags or keywords that they would be looking for? It just will improve, like it says, the ability for HubSpot to be able to present that knowledge base to that person quicker, rather than them having to click 7 or 8 times to find that answer as well. So do that, and then we've got the meta description as well. Hugely relevant as well if it is in the SERP, in the Google search engine results. So you want to make sure that it has a meta description there. If somebody is searching on Google and it is being indexed inside HubSpot and it's showing, you want to make sure the meta description gives a bit of an idea around what the actual article is about. Personally, what I would do is potentially take the subtitle or the subtitle text that you'd have in there and put that in the meta description, but you have got about 151 characters that you can play with. So try to be as detailed as you can within that sort of 151 characters area. Specifically, if you have Enterprise or Pro and Enterprise, Enterprise will give you sort of like a membership area which will have like registration required. This might not show up on everybody, and you also might have SSO as well. So you might need someone to sign in to read these sort of articles. If you need help in this sort of area specifically, make sure you hit up the comments below. We can help you out for sure. And then we've got the advanced settings underneath here as well. So if you need to put any specific code on there as well to track who is doing what, or specific clicks in that as well, there is an opportunity for you to do that as well. Now, if we click on the preview button, it should pop up with a preview of what it looks like. Obviously, we've selected that background in the template, and then we've got the test articles here. Now, the footer, this is all mumbo jumbo, but the footer here can be edited in that template area, and then this just gives you insight. So was it helpful? Yes. or no. We've got some feedback or some emails that they can reach out to you. That feedback sort of yes or no option, I'll show you in just a moment, but you can get some insights to whether you're getting good or bad feedback about the knowledge base that you created or the knowledge article that you created. So if we go back here and we publish this one here. Again, this looks terrible. Yours should look 100% better than this. If we go back, we can see that this one is now published underneath the category of marketing as well. And you can go through and add multi-language, unpublish, and get some details from that as well. The Insights tab on the left-hand side here will give you those insights into helpful ratings and unhelpful ratings, searches, search results. It's a really good opportunity for you to actually check to see what people are searching for, and if a lot of the tags or the questions that they're getting asked aren't there, might be a good opportunity for you to go through and create those specific articles as well. Well, there we have it. You now know how to use the knowledge base tool inside HubSpot and create educational content for your customers. If you're after a PDF version of what we've learned today, we'll leave a link in the description below. Now, if you've learned something new from this video and you're keen to learn more about HubSpot, make sure you give us a like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss another video. Well, that's it from me. Happy HubSpotting.